bullseye.
What's up guys, it's me Tyrox and welcome back to another video on the channel. Yes, it is indeed. The SummerSlam Kickoff show is here. We've got another big pay-per-view coming up, so that is another YouTube exclusive Kickoff show. This time it is for SummerSlam. We're gonna have 3 matches on the card because this is a triple share pay-per-view. So Raw, NXT, SmackDown will all be partaking in this SummerSlam pay-per-view. The champions are right above my head. Quite a few this time around. As you can see, a total of 13 championships will be on the line in tonight's pay-per-view. All the champions of those 13 defending titles are up there. You can, for example, see that the NXT North American title is not on there, as that will not be defended on the show. More on that once we get to that. We're actually going to touch on that in the Kickoff show. The first thing we're going to touch on the Kickoff show is actually that if you want to see the whole thing, if you want to see the live SummerSlam pay-per-view, twitch.tv/RX, link is in the description down below. Check out the stream. Give it a follow to make sure you get notified whenever we go live. SummerSlam most likely going live on Monday, New Year's Eve. That is exact dates to be confirmed on Twitter, of course, in the very bottom left corner of your screens right now. And now we're going to dive into the SummerSlam Kickoff show. We're going to start it off on SmackDown's side of things with women's division action. Sasha Banks is the current reigning defending SmackDown Women's Champion, has earned that championship by being the Unified Women's Champion going out of Season 2. Got drafted to SmackDown, therefore got handed the SmackDown Women's title, of course, as she was a champion going into or going out of Season 2 into Season 3. She got one of the two. It ended up being SmackDown's version of the women's title, and tonight she's going to have to defend against Mickie James, who earned that shot by defeating Nia Jax, Lana, and Naomi in a fatal 4-way match. After a lot of back and forth victories, Mickie James defeated Nia Jax impressively, but I'm sure we're going to touch on more on that in the actual gameplay. So, as we go into the gameplay, as we said, Mickie James earned this shot by firstly defeating Nia Jax, who won over Charlotte at last pay-per-view. That was that No Way Out or Money in the Bank? There was No Way Out for SmackDown. Defeated Charlotte, so it was looking like Nia Jax is going to get towards that SmackDown Women's title in a very quick fashion. Got a match against Mickie James, and Mickie James won. So we thought, you know what, Mickie James maybe deserves another opportunity on SmackDown. Faced off against Naomi, and Naomi won that. And then it got all confusing. So we said, you know, we're going to make it a fatal 4-way. The 3 women that have gotten not controversial, but have gotten victories over each other, Nia Jax, Mickie James, and Naomi, that are going to be in a fatal 4-way match. And we're going to throw in Lana just to see what happens. Lana actually did impressively well. I think she came in, she at least got one elimination. I want to say she got second in that match, only to lose to Mickie James, if I'm not mistaken. And now tonight, again, the one that started all that nonsense off by defeating Nia Jax, by throwing us off with that, got that shot in the end. So I'd say deserved for Mickie James. The question is, can she do it? Can she become a women's champion? Never done that in this universe mode so far. Maybe tonight, maybe SummerSlam is her night. Maybe this is her big opportunity to capture women's gold. What will Mickie have to go through to get to that SmackDown Women's title? That right there on your screen, the legit boss, Sasha Banks, been SmackDown Women's Champion since WrestleMania, won the Unified Women's title at WrestleMania itself as well. So held that title for pretty much a bang on 3 months now. The SmackDown Women's title rendition a day less, you would argue, because of course that last day in the 3 months was the Unified Women's title reign. A short one for her, but of course the SmackDown Women's title run was a good one for her so far. Defeated the likes of Charlotte in title matches before, so done very, very well on SmackDown. The question is, can she go through the surprise package, it seems like, and Mickie James? That right there is the SmackDown Women's title that these two are going to be fighting for tonight. It's going to be Mickie James versus Sasha Banks in the SmackDown Women's division. The nice side plates that are coming into play on this year's game. Mickie James looks ready, so does Sasha Banks. Is her reign going to come to an end tonight? We're going to find out right now. Referee rings the bell, and off we go into the first contest of SummerSlam, where Mickie James starts it off with a nice agile Hurricane Rana through the legs of Sasha Banks. Well, right back up again is the boss, as you would expect. Both women have probably studied each other quite well. Both women competed in a number of matches this season already. So there is definitely a video package to see how your opponent operates, how your opponent is going about things in their matches, and maybe how to beat them best. We're going to see in this match who's done their homework a little bit better than the other, possibly, or who's going to have that bit of slice of luck in this match to get the SmackDown Women's title. bit of chain wrestling here between the two. Headlock takedown by Mickie James. Nicely done. Something maybe might expect from Sasha Banks more than from Mickie James, but definitely improved over the last few weeks with a couple victories. She's gotten a snap suplex on Sasha Banks, and now the kick to the back is going to keep her down on the ground. Sets up the head for the stomp right in the face of the boss and the challenger in on the attack in the early stages of this matchup. Now onto the arm of Sasha Banks. She goes, of course. The finishing moves we might be looking for are the mid kick, the DDT by Mickie James, or of course back statement, or the bankrupt by Sasha Banks, which has been quite effective lately. I think, for example, Charlotte, she's put away with the bankrupt, and that incredible, almost package pin cover by Sasha Banks, coming in with a bit of brutality there after being sent out by Mickie James. Thought she's got time to taunt, but that was not the case. Sasha Banks definitely making her pay that one. Snap suplex. She goes right into the cover. Nice transition there by the boss, but that was a rope break with the right foot of Mickie James. Underneath the rope is slapped by the boss, and now it's getting personal. Slapping the heck out of Mickie James. Neck breaker. A bit of a stunner version there by Sasha Banks, and sends her head first into the mat. So Sasha Banks not looking to give up her title without a fight, and we would not have expected anything less. Nice takedown there by Mickie James. A kick gets caught again, going back and forth. Now a lot of counters, a chop, and another counter by Mickie James, an elbow. Now he's got Sasha Banks up her shoulder, maybe looking to hang her up in the top rope again. Nice gun stun by Mickie James again, and a kick out of one by Sasha Banks. Not enough, not even close to putting away the boss, to putting away the current SmackDown Women's Champion. Running neck breaker now by Mickie James. But you gotta ask yourself, if Sasha Banks is to defend again, who's next for Sasha Banks? Nia Jax. Oh my god, knees up on the splash by Banks. Nia Jax could be next, but she's not been as impressive after her victory over Charlotte with a loss against Mickie James, not able to win the Fatal 4-Way. So definitely a few wins needed, I would dare say, but that is really for any woman on the roster. Charlotte has been through challenging Sasha Banks already as well, so it's going to be tough to find a new worthy contender for Sasha Banks, but I'm sure the gentleman and Christian has got something in mind just in case that's going to happen. But of course, we could very well see a new champion here in Mickie James as well. If you have not seen, heard, or read, not as of right now, but as of last episode, and as of real life WWE, rematches, automated rematches are not a thing anymore, and we are happy to adapt that change as well. No more automated rematches. So should Mickie James win here tonight, Sasha Banks might still be in a good spot in the women's division, and with only 1 or 2 wins, it could be within the talks of getting another shot at Mickie James. But she's not gonna have a guaranteed rematch without even having to fight. Talking about the banger-up, that it is right there into that cover. My god, how is she gonna get out of that? Just like that, in fact. Kick out of one by Mickie James. But that is just the roll-up that I was talking about. Very, very deep cover after that bankrupt that Sasha Banks is able to pull off here again against Mickie James. But against Mickie James, not even close to being enough to put her away. A kick out of one by Mickie James, in fact, is going to keep her in that match. Punch gets caught by Sasha Banks again. Back into the ring she goes. Mickie James again taunting, and again that was a mistake. Running bulldog by Sasha Banks. We've gone through that earlier in that match when she sent Sasha Banks to the outside. Now she goes on the apron taunting again, and again it comes back to bite her. And that could be a reason why she's going to lose that match. And if that is going to be the case, that is going to be very, very unfortunate for Mickie James. Sasha Banks now sending Mickie James over the top rope. Is she going to taunt? See, Sasha Banks goes after her, attacks, and is not going to taunt. That is the difference right there between the two competitors. The seasoned, the veteran in that matchup, the current and reigning women's champion, Luthez pressure by Sasha Banks on Mickie James, taking her down nicely, and now waiting for a move on Mickie James. Maybe stalking, seeing if the damage has been done, where the damage has been done on Mickie James, or just waiting for the Banks statement. Can she lock it in? And most importantly, is there going to be a rope break? That's a big part in the Banks statement. Legs out very far, but not quite, I would say. Nope, referee says a rope break. Left leg apparently was a bit too far underneath the rope. Is hooked though. Has the damage been done after that short stint of the Banks statement? It has, and Sasha Banks is still the SmackDown Women's Champion. Defense against Mickie James. Good fight brought up there by Mickie James, but the Banks statement might not have brought the submission victory, but the damage has been done. The twerk on the neck and the back of Mickie James was not to be kicked out of by her still the SmackDown World Champion with that. The first of possibly 13 title defenses on this pay-per-view. On the Kickoff show, Sasha Banks, still your champion, already more title defenses than on the Money in the Bank Kickoff show. Sasha Banks, congratulations, 3 months and counting. Who is next for the boss on SmackDown? Next up, we're going to take things to Monday Night Raw, where we're going to defend the Raw Tag Team titles. The club will defend against the B Team. Now, you might be thinking, you know, wait. I've seen that match on the Kickoff show before. Yes, you have. Money in the Bank, the Kickoff show was the B Team defending against the club. That is where the club won those belts for the second time in their career, and they're looking to not lose it here tonight. The B Team getting the rematch here tonight, and the club have not got that honor next pay-per-view anymore should they lose this belt here. As we just mentioned, no more rematches from here on onwards. But the club, of course, used to have the record reign, the longest reign for the Raw Tag Team titles of 140 days, got broken by the Bar last year, and the club surely going to look to take that record back. And if they want to do that, they're going to string a few title reigns and a few title defenses and even together to get to that record. And that's what they're going to try and start tonight here against the B Team once again on the SummerSlam pre-show. Introducing first, it is going to be the B Team, Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas, former Raw Tag Team Champions. Maybe surprising. Former Raw Tag Team Champions. We thought the Bludgeon Brothers would be well on their way to those titles, and the B Team are the ones that stopped that momentum right away here on Monday Night Raw. Well, this is SummerSlam, but of course on Monday Night Raw they stopped the Bludgeon Brothers. Yes, indeed. Somehow they were undefeated up until the Money in the Bank Kickoff show, where they then lost the titles to the club. Good run by the B Team this season so far. Let's see if they can make it two-time champs for themselves here tonight. Their opponents in the team that is surely not going to look to make that happen. They are going to look to defend their titles are Gallows and Anderson, accompanied by Battle Club member Tony Nese tonight. Carl Anderson leading the lines. Of course, Battle has got that Universal title match against Bobby Lashley coming up later tonight here on SummerSlam. Lashley earned that shot in the last episode of Monday Night Raw by defeating Batista, the Raw general manager, to earn that spot. That is why he is backstage preparing, not out here with his Bullet Club brothers. But I'm sure 3 should be enough to get rid of the B Team, right? Raw Tag Team titles are on the line in that contest, of course. It's going to be the B Team versus the champions, the club. Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel can crown themselves former Raw Tag Team champions. Now, Bo Dallas also former United States champion, former Intercontinental champion. Bo Dallas has won quite the championship. In fact, thinking about that now, he's just one championship away from becoming a first ever Grand Slam champion. But that one championship is a world title. Can he do it? I don't know. In the old ways, NXT championship was, well, it is enough for us now, but he's never won the NXT title in our universe mode while he has done it in real life. So if that was in our universe mode where he won the NXT title in the past, Bo Dallas would be our first ever Grand Slam champion, which would be unreal. But he did not. Raw Tag Team titles could become two-time holders, the B Team or the club are going to defend and make it 28 days and counting, I think. But of course, still ways away from the record that the Bar has set at 280 days. If they're going to do that, I think they're going to have to defend them at WrestleMania. I think it might actually be the same starting point within the year that the Bar have started their reign, now that I'm thinking about it, because now we're 3 months in, we got 9 months left. This is the first month already covered as well. So if they're going to lose at WrestleMania, they're going to tie at 280 just like the Bar have done last year. So we're going to see if they can copy that or maybe reign through WrestleMania, or if they're just going to lose them earlier, because with a team like the Bludgeon Brothers, I'm not going back to the Bludgeon Brothers. We have not seen them in a while, but while they have not had the most impressive start so far, you cannot count out the Bludgeon Brothers. Both men on the Bludgeon Brothers, all former tag team champions as well. They know what it means to hold those titles. Gallows started off with Curtis Axel looking to attack, and Carl Anderson already. No, Axel makes it. Counter on Gallows, throws him into the corner off the B Team. Referee goes down early on in the match. Gonna go back up, get back up very quickly. Gallows tries again after counter on Axel. Maybe not gonna make the tag to Anderson. No, going back and forth. No tags to be made here. Gallows and Axel are the ones that are gonna stay in this matchup for now, unless Axel can take him into the corner. He does not. A snare by Axel and a kick to the back to Luke Gallows here by Curtis Axel. Now making the tag to his partner Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas, in fact, also a tag team champion with the Wyatt family before. as the Raw Tag Team Champion with Bray Wyatt. And was it with Bray? No, Roman was with Bray. I'm not even sure anymore. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even sure. I think it was even before Bo Dallas joined the Wyatt family that they've held the titles on Raw. I think it was back then just Eric Rowan and Bray Wyatt before they recruited, so to speak, Bo Dallas. I'm quickly going to check on the archives. The Raw Tag Team titles. Yes, Rowan and Wyatt have been champions, but after that, the Wyatt family were not able to reclaim those titles. So it looks like Bo Dallas has never been a tag team champion. In fact, we had him as the United States champion, winning it from Zack Ryder and losing it to Zack Ryder the whole of 8 days as the United States champion, and he was Intercontinental champion for 80 days. That is the third longest reign, only topped by Braun Strowman and John Cena. Those are what a selection of names. What a selection of names that is. Oh, by the way, who has held the title longer than Bo Dallas? Oh, only Braun Strowman and John Cena. Great. Now, Luke Gallows and Bo Dallas taking it to the outside. Of course, no contests in our tag team contest because of AI failure in the most part. Super kick by Gallows, at least tried and attempted, but dodged by Bo Dallas. Very nicely done there by one half of the B team. Now the punch gets reversed, and Gallows, I would say, throws the harder punches, but don't underestimate Bo Dallas. Again, he was the first man to pin Braun Strowman. Yes, indeed, he was the first man to pin Braun Strowman. Funnily enough, both men, of course, were at one part of their career part of the Wyatt family. Neither is anymore. Neckbreaker here by Luke Gallows to Bo Dallas. Now Gallows maybe looking to take things back inside with Bo Dallas. No, super kick try again. Once again, dodged by Bo Dallas, and a backbreaker on the outside for Luke Gallows. Very, very interesting that Bo Dallas has got that super kick covered so well. Neckbreaker now on Luke Gallows. Taking some bumps on the outside. Definitely not going to help the stamina and the damage received for either of these superstars. Gallows going to take things back inside here with Bo Dallas. Punch to the back here. And the belly to belly gets countered by Bo Dallas. Knows himself a belly to belly very well himself. Almost off a bit of a judo toss takedown here by Bo Dallas on Luke Gallows. Now looking to tag in Curtis Axel. Can he do it? No. Oh, was that a poke to the eye there by Gallows? I don't even know. Crossroads by Dallas. Crossroads by Bo Dallas. Busted wide open as well. That could be it. That could be it for Luke Gallows. Has the B team regained the Raw Tag Team Championships? No, kick out of 2 by Luke Gallows. Stays in it. Tony needs yet to get involved, which is, you want to say maybe good on his part, but also, why wouldn't he? Like, if he's there, if they're going to go to the lengths to bring him out here to possibly be the difference maker, why not use him, you know? Face off, Luke Gallows looking worse and worse by the minute. Big boot here on Bo Dallas. You gotta remember though, Carl Anderson definitely capable of winning a match on his own. If Luke Gallows gonna make that tag. We've had a match on Raw against the Colognes where Carl Anderson won completely on his own. Gets tagged by Gallows. And a spinning heel kick countered by Curtis Axel. Hover over DDT. Plants Carl Anderson and the B team are back on top. Gallows down on the outside, but Tony Nese getting him back up. I think very, very helpful here by Tony Nese, getting Gallows back up and making sure he's going to be on the apron in a very short time again, rather than being out on the outside for a little longer. Curtis Axel now very much fighting Carl Anderson inside that ring. They're running neckbreaker by Axel. Actually, did Tony Nese even pick up Gallows? He walked over to him. I thought he did, but it doesn't look like he. Doesn't look like he did. Gallows still down, it seems like. Kick out of 2 by Carl Anderson after that good running neckbreaker by Curtis Axel. But if we look at the Luthes press for first of all, but also Bo Dallas in that corner, he doesn't seem to be fully that match anymore. Very much exhausted already after that battle with Luke Gallows on the outside. So it could very well be down to the 2 men in the ring right now, Carl Anderson and Curtis Axel. Luke Gallows maybe suffering the damages of that match a little bit, dropping off the apron there again. Time and time again, it doesn't stay on the apron for very long. So maybe he does indeed suffer the damage of that match. Nice shotgun boot there to the face of Curtis Axel. Has dropped him down. He's going to pick him back up again. Maybe thought he's going to go for a recovery on Curtis Axel, but no. Decided not to do so. And Curtis Axel has got him back up again. Now sending him over the top rope, right next to Luke Gallows, who's struggling a bit with that apron. And standing on it, it seems like maybe, again, a bit of damage in that match. Oh, Gallows, look at that. Getting him off. Now Curtis Axel into the face buster by Gallows. Just because why not? He just lined up right before him and he thought, you know what? Might as well go for it. Now it is going to be Anderson and Curtis Axel on the outside. Early went Gallows Bo Dallas. Now it is down to the other two. Tony Nese watching. Of course, Tony Nese has got to be careful with disqualifications if he's going to get involved physically, especially in that matchup. Either going to do that behind the referee's back, not that I'm advising him to do so, but of course got to make sure he's not going to get caught should he try to do that. Anderson winning a bit of a test of strength there by or against Curtis Axel, which is almost surprising. Anderson's not the strongest, but then again, of course, he's got those abs, you know, so maybe not as surprising as I first thought. Now thinking about it, Anderson now looking for a vertical suplex. Oh, countered by Axel, gets down straight away. Again, nice knee to the top of that of Carl Anderson. Has got him locked now. Maybe it's heading towards the LED post. No, the apron it is for Carl Anderson. Goes back inside. Smartly with Curtis Axel, because if they want to win those belts, they're gonna win it back inside of that ring. Disqualifications and stuff. Champion's advantage, of course, not counted in tag team matches. Counter, boom, Axel down. That could be a GG. That could be a GG. Anderson is inside. One. Dallas is there to break it up. Dallas a bit quicker than Luke Gallows to try and break up that cover or try and prevent the breakup. Dallas sends Gallows shoulder first into the corner. The alley-oop out of it as well. Bit of a tornado tag match right now. Curtis Axel sending Anderson into the middle rope. Gallows rolls to the outside, and Axel is back working on Carl Anderson on the inside of that ring. Tony Nese is now getting in with a distraction, maybe very important here. And Bo Dallas almost using it, tries to attack Gallows on the outside, but a shoulder block by Gallows is what he gets. So Dallas is down for a couple of seconds. If Anderson can take advantage of that, that could be Rikishi drive by Carl Anderson. What is life? Is he going to go for the cover after the Rikishi driver? No, he does not. Curtis Axel maybe tried for the hot take to Bo Dallas, but not going to let it happen. And now a nice swinging neck breaker by Curtis Axel. A lot of swing on that neck breaker. Going over to Anderson again, but a straightaway counter by Machine Gun Carl Anderson. Jawbreaker on Curtis Axel. And that clothesline didn't get all of it, but he knocked down Curtis Axel for the time being. So that is, I guess, not too bad. Wrist lock here by Carl Anderson, trying to wear down Curtis Axel, who's going to fight back though. Fist to the midsection here of Carl Anderson, going to get him out of that hole. Are we going to see a tag for either of these men in the near future? Again, that nice swinging neck breaker, and Tony Nese coming in with the distraction, removing the turnbuckle pad, or trying to, as Axel is looking to put Anderson away with that face buster. Connects. The referee still distracted. The question is, how long for? Is he going to be back in time? No, he is not. Curtis Axel leaves the cover, breaks it up himself because he's like, you know what? There's no use. Nice single leg dropkick, busting Curtis Axel wide open now. Blood on both sides. Gallows and Axel. All the men busted a wide open elbow to the back here by Carl Anderson. Picks Curtis Axel back up once more. Sends him into the corner. Maybe looking for a tag to Luke Gallows. No, big uppercut by Anderson. No tag to be made. Oh, that's a hot tag. Anderson's distracted. Wiping off the sweat. Hot tag comes in. Could that be the difference maker for either side, really? Because if Bo Dallas screws the one up, Curtis Axel is down on the outside, and that might be the case. Nice dodge. Sends Bo Dallas head first. And look at Tony Nese. Look at Tony Nese. This is going to be full-on Balor Club action now. Shoulder block by Bo Dallas. Anderson is down, though. Cannot use the steel chair right now. Spear by Dallas. Spear by Dallas. Covered by the referee. And Curtis Axel is not there. Gallows would be, but it didn't really move. Kick out of 2 by Anderson. Anyways, elbow to the back here by Bo Dallas. Now counter by Carl Anderson. Is that the chance for the steel chair? Single leg drop kick again. The steel chair is still there. Smashes Bo Dallas's head into the mat. Goes for the cover instead. Maybe looking for a concussion here. 1, 2. Kick out of 2 by Bo Dallas. Doesn't seem to be the case. At least he is aware of where he is and what he has to do. Kicking out of 2 in that match right now. Oh, boat dodge by Bo Dallas. Moves out of the way there. Looking for a neck breaker on Anderson. Connects nicely. Gallows again struggling a bit with the blood in his face and the apron. Maybe hands getting a bit slippery with all of the blood as well. Nice takedown here by Anderson again. Looking for, TKO on Bo Dallas. Drops him again. And now the referee removes the steel chair. Goes to the cover though. 1, 2. Break up by Axel. I don't know if that would have been enough, but Axel is there to break it up as he's got to pump handle slam by Gallows. Gets rid of Axel for the time being. That again could be a difference maker. Axel down on the ground by the hands of Luke Gallows. Anderson throws him into the corner. Not their own though. Not looking for the magic killer. I'm not sure what Anderson's doing. Bulldog off the second rope. Knee to the back will do. Knee to the back will do. Not quite the Bulldog. Magic killer could be the end for Dallas here. Counter on Carl Anderson. throws him into the B team's corner, but there's nobody there. No Axel. Referee's down, but Axel is as well. No tag to be made here for Bo Dallas. Watching Carl Anderson, maybe waiting for Curtis Axel. He's still sitting on the ground. Just look to your right. He's right there. Wait into the belly to belly here by Bo Dallas. Another crossroads that could be for Carl Anderson, unless Luke Gallows is going to be there in time. Because again, Curtis Axel is not right now. Oh, was looking for the big Hangman's neckbreaker off that top rope. Surely clothesline by Anderson. Wasn't able to execute it. Unlucky for Bo Dallas. Leg swept here on, or leg swept on Carl Anderson, looking for the dirty pin. Not like that, Bo Dallas. Not like that. 1, 2 kick out of 2 by Carl Anderson. Not going to get down by a dirty pin. And now Dallas sees Axel back up on the apron. I thought going to go for the cover. No, is not. Not going for the cover. Stomps in the corner here by Bo Dallas. Right to the chest of Carl Anderson. Curtis Axel seems to be very keen on getting back into the ring, but Bo Dallas not taking him in just yet. Nice neck breaker. We've seen that earlier by Curtis Axel to very good effect as well on, I believe it was Carl Anderson as well. Sent him over the top rope and back to the outside we go. At least Carl Anderson does. Is Bo Dallas going to use the time to make the tag? No, he is not. Goes to the outside, folded up Carl Anderson, and that could be crucial time now on the outside here. Damage done is usually quite high on the outside. Maybe Carl Anderson knows that. Throws Bo Dallas right back inside. Now looking for a snap suplex again. No, oh my god, a neck breaker. Drops him neck first onto the knee. A brutal neck breaker there by Carl Anderson. My goodness. Now Bo Dallas with the elbows to the midsection of Carl Anderson. Another spear. That could be it for Machine. Never mind. Tony Nese is there to save the day. At least for now. Distracting Bo Dallas. Not enough to get Carl Anderson back up to his feet just yet, but enough to make the distraction. So the spear is not going to be enough. Roll up by Bo Dallas. Roll up by Bo Dallas. 1, 2. Where's Gallows? Oh my god. Kicks out of it. Gallows was not there to break up the roll. I had the uttermost confidence here in Carl Anderson's ability to kick out. Lou Thesper's busts Bo Dallas wide open. Anders now the only one without blood on his face as of right now. Sends Bo Dallas into the corner of the club. The running uppercut misses this time though. Now looking for that neck breaker again possibly. No, brainbuster this time by Anderson. Right in the corner of the club as well. The biggest way possible. The longest way possible for Axel here to break up that cover. Shotgun dropkick puts him a bit further towards Curtis Axel, but that counter right there, if you look at the face of Dallas already, that counter could very well be the end for Bo Dallas, covered by Anderson. If Axel's not going to make that breakup, that is it. 1, 2, Gallows is there. 3, the club, Balor Club, defend the Raw Tag Team titles and still hold, so far, 3 titles on Monday Night Raw. That could, of course, change if Lashley defeats Finn Balor for the Universal title, but congratulations to the club. Hard-fought victory against the B team, but they've put them away. And the club are still the Raw Tag Team Champions. And so far, last kickoff show, 2 title changes. So far, we had 2 title defenses. And the third one was not going to be a title match. So we are always one extreme or the other on the kickoff shows. Of course, we've got 1 match remaining on the kickoff show. However, the club win this one over the B team. As you guys might be able to guess now, for this last match, we're going to take things to the Yellow Brand, to NXT. We had one from Raw, we had one from SmackDown, and now it's time for NXT. And now we're going to end off the kickoff show in a big way with the NXT Bonanza 6-man over the top Battle Royale. The winner will face Ty Dillinger for the NXT North American title at King of the Ring, the next pay-per-view for NXT, and I believe for SmackDown, if I'm not mistaken. So that is going to be next up for those 2. NXT Bonanza is next up for us. Now it is time to go into the gameplay. As I said, this will be a 6-man over-the-top Battle Royale, the 3rd annual NXT Bonanza. Back in the day, the first 2 were for a shot at a mid-card title on the main roster and a contract there as well. SmackDown or Raw, of course, now that NXT is elevated, a lot of people thought, oh, is the NXT Bonanza going to die? But Ty Dillinger just said, no, you know what? No, it is not. My title will essentially be on the line. A shot at my title will be on the line in the NXT Bonanza for King of the Ring. Chad Gable is the former and first ever NXT North American champion. That is why he's in that match. Originally, that was going to be if Chad Gable wins, he gets the 1-on-1 against Ty Dillinger at King of the Ring. If he doesn't, it is a triple threat because Chad Gable has his rematch. But you know what? No more rematches. Chad Gable, you got to win. Stakes just upped for Chad Gable. He's got to win this match to get another shot at the NXT North American title. Also in this match, the prize fighter Kevin Owens. He and his tag team partner, Sami Zayn, both in this match. Sami Zayn is going to enter next, earn that spot with an incredible match. Maybe match of the season so far. Maybe going to be match of the season by the end against the Usos for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Owens and Zayn put up an incredible fight in that match, but just fell short. Now they've got a chance to claim gold in form of the NXT North American title. The question that is going to be very interesting to see, are they going to work together in this NXT Bonanza, or is it going to be everybody for themselves, as they say? The next three men will have entered via qualifying matches over on NXT. The first man to qualify was Zack Ryder out of those by defeating the Drifter Elias. A bit of an upset there for Zack Ryder, but of course always been good. Was, or still is, I believe, the longest reigning United States champion. Maybe John Morrison up there looking to break that record very soon. But for now, it is Zack Ryder. Has been incredible United States champion over on Raw, former Raw Tag Team champion as well. Maybe now it is time to win some gold from either NXT in form of the NXT North American title, the Long Island IC. Neville even went through a triple threat to qualify by defeating Cash's Own and Kofi Kingston, tapping out Cash's Own in the Rings of Saturn. Of course, that is not going to happen much here tonight. The tap out will not be what wins him the game, this or the matchup over the top rope. He's going to throw all his opponents over the top rope, but if somebody's going to be able to do that, it's Neville. He's won seemingly everything in this universe mode so far, and he's not going to stop, I don't think. Maybe if he doesn't win this could be a bit of a slow year for him, but we got the King of the Ring tournament coming up as well, so maybe that is something that Neville would set his eyes on instead then. And last but not least, the sixth entrant in this match is going to be the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. He's qualified in a triple threat match as well by defeating The Miz and Lars Sullivan in an elimination triple threat match. Lars Sullivan cheekily eliminated by The Miz. You thought The Miz is going to catch Sheamus on the Skull Crushing finale as well, but he did not. Ada Brooking instead, and that was the victory for the very bright Sheamus right there. Won that triple threat match, and now the Celtic Warrior joins the other 5 superstars in the NXT Bonanza. Who can win it, and who is going to go up against Ty Dillinger at King of the Ring? That will be the first match confirmed for that pay-per-view, by the way. Off we go in the 6-man over the top battle royale. Only way to eliminate your opponent is by throwing him over the top rope with both feet touching the floor. And Zack Ryder trying to get rid of Sheamus already. Interesting part is going to be, are we going to see Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn work together or not in this match? Or are they even going to fight against each other, everybody on their own? Was that a bro kick try there by Sheamus? Chad Gable's got Kevin Owens on the ropes now, trying to eliminate her. Zack Ryder's gone. Zack Ryder is gone by Sheamus that quickly. The first man goes, and his name is Zack Ryder. Big elimination there by Sheamus. And, oh yeah, Kevin Owens and Sami going at it straight away. So it seems like every man for themselves into that match. Chad Gable throws down Neville and Sami Zayn with one punch out of the power slam positions of both Kevin Owens and Sheamus. Big move there by Chad Gable. Head scissor by Neville. 2 Sheamus, we're down to 5, and now things are getting a bit messy because of course you don't have pairs of 2 anymore to work with, at least for now, unless somebody goes very soon again. Sami Zayn could be the one by the hand of his tag team partner. Kevin Owens has got him up there over the top rope. Can he throw him over as well? Can he lift him over? He does so, but Sami Zayn hangs on to the bottom rope. Sheamus looking to get the second elimination, try to do it with Chad Gable, but he just collapses into the ring, which is good for him. As long as you're down on the ground inside of the ring, you can get eliminated, of course. So that is definitely not the worst place to be. Nice jaw breaking there by Chad Gable. Neville now working on Sami Zayn, almost saving Kevin Owens there. And a big clothesline by Sheamus as well. Big clothesline now by Sami Zayn. Both men hitting those big clotheslines. Kevin Owens taking a bit of a breather while the other are trying to eliminate each other. Bulldog there by Sami Zayn. A nice Northern Lights by Chad Gable. Very, very nice execution on that one. Is going after Kevin Owens now. Slides it back inside the ring. Sheamus takes the place of Kevin Owens underneath that bottom rope. And Chad Gable now tried to throw Owens into the corner. Maybe trying to eliminate him, but that was not going to happen. Sami Zayn now hanging in the bound. Hanging on to the top rope there by the head of Neville. Now going to throw him over the top rope. Kevin Owens maybe trying to eliminate Chad Gable. Now going back and forth in that top left corner right now. Blocking shots left, right, and center. And a big clothesline there. Exploding out of the corner is Kevin Owens. Jesus Christ. Chad Gable takes his place underneath the bottom rope. It seems like one of the 5 is always chilling underneath the bottom rope. Right now it's Chad Gable. Was Kevin Owens. Was Sheamus. Sami Zayn and Neville yet to go there. All those going to be the 2 Iron Men in that match. I wouldn't be surprised, I'd say, if any of these 6 men, I would have been either Neville, Sami Zayn, or Chad Gable. Is Neville gone? by the hands of Sami Zayn. Now tries to get him over the top rope, lifts him very high, of course, not as much weight as others, but the agility to hang on. Anyways, Kevin Owens now trying to get rid of Sheamus in the corner, but the Celtic Warrior just throws Kevin Owens in there instead and tries to get rid of Kevin Owens now. I think that is the furthest somebody has gotten inside a corner, trying to eliminate somebody. Kevin Owens on top of that corner, but Sheamus still struggling to get him over and out so far. Neville's just watching the action in the bottom left corner. Blue Thunderbomb on Chad Gable, and Kevin Owens is back inside of the ring. Sheamus will try again, top left corner. Maybe it was just the wrong corner. It was indeed. Kevin Owens is gone. Sheamus eliminates the second person. Kevin Owens and Zack Ryder now. Sami Zayn after Chad Gable. Nope. Big move there by Chad Gable, getting out of that corner, and a big punch there by Sheamus to Chad Gable, maybe trying to eliminate the former NXT North American champion as well, but no, not just yet. Vertical suplex by Sami Zayn to Neville as Chad Gable sends Sheamus, maybe the MVP of that match, into the corner so far, and a big forearm to Sami Zayn sitting towards the ropes, and maybe Chad Gable the next one to eliminate somebody if it's not going to be Sheamus from the looks of things so far. Vertical suplex now on Sami Zayn, and Sheamus gets Neville from underneath that bottom rope. Has got him locked. Sheamus looking for a third elimination out of 3 so far. If he was going to get a big punch, there are 2. Neville, another one, but turns around. Sami Zayn's gone. Chad Gable has eliminated Sami Zayn. That is the tag team that fought the Usos eliminated already, together with Zack Ryder. We're down to Neville, Sheamus, and Chad Gable. It's either going to be the Celtic Warrior, the man that wins it all, Neville, or the former NXT North American champion Chad Gable going after titles. Or Sheamus is gone. We're either down to the former champion or to Neville. Would anybody be surprised seeing Neville with it? Oh my god, if Neville wins that, people are going to call BS on that. I swear. God. Low drop kick there by Neville to the face of Chad Gable. Big Gable back up again. Can either eliminate the other. Neville sends Chad Gable into the corner. Could that be it? Turns him around. Has Neville done it? He's sending him to the top rope. He's trying to lift him up there. Can Neville be the one to go to King of the Ring to fight for the NXT North American Championship? No, not just yet. Chad Gable with an elbow to the top of that of Neville. Nice takedown there on Neville. Down goes the self-proclaimed King. Could he be missing out on the King of the Ring tournament if he's going to go to the NXT North American title? What a close there by Chad Gable. Not saying that he's got to, but there's a chance, I guess, if he's busy at the pay-per-view already. Kick to the back here by Chad Gable. Going to the top. Is he going to the top? He's going to the top. Why is he going to the top? Just going to get thrown out there. Moonsault by Chad Gable. Connects on Neville. Big move. Nice looking move, but that's not going to get you any further unless you're going to be able to throw Neville over the top rope now. He's got him locked. Can he send Neville out? Can he send him over the top rope? Sends him in there. Chad Gable has done it. Chad Gable gets his rematch against Ty Dillinger. Exploder to Neville over the top rope. And Chad Gable wins this year's NXT Bonanza. The stakes were up for Chad Gable because he lost the rematch due to the change of rules, but he got it done anyways. Big ups to Chad Gable. Big win for him. Incredible stuff right there. Chad Gable goes to King of the Ring to fight Ty Dillinger one more time for the NXT North American Championship. And that is going to be it for the SummerSlam Kickoff show. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope you did enjoy the action. If you want to catch the whole thing, go check out the Twitch in the description down below. Again, a live time will likely be New Year's Eve for SummerSlam, so go watch that. Make sure you catch it live, or if not, I'm going to try to get the VOD up on YouTube, but it's definitely going to be up as a past broadcast, of course, on Twitch. So that is the place to be for Universe Mode as fast as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, of course, drop a like, subscribe, and comment down below what you think of the action. Who you think maybe is going to defend and not defend the titles, depending on who they're going to go up against. We're actually going to go through the card real quick as well, so you guys know who's facing who. Kalisto is defending against SmackDown's Austin Aries. Sonya Deville is defending against Little Miss Bliss. The Authors of Pain find themselves in an open challenge for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Nikki Bella, Becky Lynch, and Ronda Rousey are going to fight it out for the NXT Women's title. Seth Rollins will defend against Rusev. The Usos will go up against the Undisputed Era. John Morrison will also have an open challenge, a United States Open challenge for that belt. Kenny Omega will face Braun Strowman in our other non-title contest. John Cena will be decided by you guys. Still to be decided who's going to represent Raw and NXT in that triple threat match. Akira Tozawa will defend against AJ Styles. Johnny Gargano in a triple threat match. Elimination style, no disqualifications against Adam Cole and EC3. And last but not least, it will be Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley, as mentioned before, for the Universal title. Again, drop your thoughts down below, your predictions if you want to. And with that, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out, for stopping by, for watching the preview show, the kickoff show. If you want to watch the whole thing again, twitch.tv/TyRoxx. Thank you guys so much for the support. It is very, very much appreciated. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out for that one. Have a good one, and peace.